Alright guys, I am in Bangalore. This is Mahe campus. मैं पहले भी आया हूँ. This is a program about a BBA college, but it is one of the best BBA colleges in India. I can sincerely say that. This is the second time I'm coming to this college. This is TAPMI Bangalore. They have a BBA program. Of course, TAPMI, I cover a lot of MBA programs, but they have a great BBA program. When you interact with students, you'll get to know. I've interacted with a lot of these students. I myself have done a BBA, but या तो ज़माना बहुत आगे निकल गया है. Or this college is doing very well because the students here are very sharp. They're very confident. ये बहुत young age से they're very clear about what they want to do in life, finance, marketing. इस video में we'll be talking to students, fourth year students of TAPMI BBA program. So you get an idea. Last time when we did a video, it was not much clear about where people are heading to. Of course, there are a lot of vision, there are a lot of plans in place which are still there. But this time I'm speaking to final year students who will tell us how their 3-4 years in TAPMI BBA program have shaped up. Where are they going to, heading to, and whether you should join TAPMI BBA. So come with me. Hi guys. So I'm Abhishek.
Hi, sir. Asmita.
Asmita. Yash. So Asmita, Yash, which year are you guys in?
I'm in 4th year.
I'm also in 4th year.
Okay, so all the students will be in 4th year. So you get a better picture of the college. So tell us about yourselves, Asmita and Yash. Where are you guys from? How did you decide to take admission in TAPMI? And brief introduction about yourselves. And then what I want you to do is you just take me around the campus because last time this building was not there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can see the building, guys. Very beautiful. I think we did come in the sports complex, but I didn't see this beautiful TAPMI building, Pai Management Institute building here. And the campus is very, very beautiful. It's vast. They share the campus with Mahe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about how big the campus is first of all.
Yeah. So we are right now here at Mahe campus.
Yeah.
The building you see right now is our TAPMI building. It just started last year. So it wasn't there when you came first. And then we have a lot of colleges. That side you see we have hostels in premises where we students choose to stay or we also stay outside. Then we have Marina where we have all the sports activities.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
So apart from there, we have, this is AB6 basically. So this is a TAPMI building. And then from there, from gate 1, we have our amphitheater. We have different departments building like DLHS, Srishti and different departments. Apart from that, right now we are standing in football ground. There you can see we have a cricket ground that where we play cricket. We have turf, we have basketball ground.
Great.
And inside we have separate sports. We have squash, we have table tennis, we have many sports there.
Perfect.
And talking about myself, I am from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh.
Ah.
And for coming
So
here,
where did you do 11, 12 with school if you could?
yeah, so I did my 10th from Dr. Viren Sarup.
Okay.
And I did 12th from Pandit Deen Dayal.
In Kanpur.
Yeah, in Kanpur only.
Okay. And how did you decide to get admission in TAPMI? What was the process like?
Yeah, so in class 12th, I had commerce with maths. And so I wanted to go in this particular stream. So I gave 2 basic exams, which is very mandatory to come here, which is IP-MAT Indore. And second was CUET. So through IP-MAT Indore only, I got shortlisted here. And then there was a micro presentation or interview, you can say. They are separate topics. You have to speak about 30 seconds or 1 minute on it. And then after that, an SOP session is there. And after that, the shortlisting comes.
Wow.
So after that only I got TAPMI.
So I've got to know that around 3,000 applicants apply for this program. Can you tell me which are the top exams or few in top of your mind exams that are, people can take to get into?
Yeah,
TAPMI
sure. So the top exams right now as IP-MAT Indore, IP-MAT Rohtak,
Okay.
JIP-MAT, which is for Jammu and Kashmir.
Okay.
And then we have CUET. Then we have MET exam, which Manipal entrance test is there.
Okay.
And these are the main exams. And if you are a foreign student for it, you can have SAT and other things.
तो इनमें से
also.
कोई भी exam लिख के आप
जी,
admission ले
बिल्कुल.
सकते हो.
Yes.
Great. What about you? Which exam did you take? Can you something about yourself?
Yeah, hi. So my name is Asmita. I am from Greater Noida. I have done my 10th, 12th in Delhi Public School, Greater Noida. And I am also like Yash, commerce with
Commerce
math
with maths,
students.
okay.
So when I was taking commerce in my 11th, I wanted to do some course which I aligned myself with management because I did realize there's some qualities and those I wanted to start early on in my career and not do like a lot of students do engineering first and then they realize they want to switch to management.
Yeah.
So that was something I was really clear from the starting. So I was also preparing for these exams, IP-MAT, JIP-MAT, CUET, which was primarily for DU courses. So I had 3-4 colleges in my hand. So a few of them were good DU colleges. Then I had TAPMI and other colleges as well. what stood out for me to choose TAPMI was because we're the first batch, the kind of attention we would get personally and professionally from teachers would be a lot more as compared to other colleges, which is like 50th or 60th batch already. The second thing was the placement model. So we had 3 internships: sales internship, corporate internship, and a social internship. Now, if you see any management school, be it a 3-year course or a 4th-year course, no colleges pushes you so much to do all of these things. So you realize that you kind of have a lot of personality development when it comes to doing all these courses. Additionally, there's also CV pointers you have,
How
because
many mandatory internships do
so
you
we
have?
have 3 mandatory internships.
So which years are these in?
So the first year we have social internship.
Okay.
So it's around 1 to 1.5 months,
Okay.
where you do social work. Like you could choose to find it on your own, or you could ask your faculties.
Yeah.
Second is a mandatory sales internship.
Yeah.
So a lot of us were not comfortable doing sales internship, and we did raise this concern to our dean. And that was a very good part, that they came to us telling how important sales is to get into
Can you
management
talk
field.
about the companies, the names of the companies that you interned in person? So that
Yeah,
we-
so I was interning in EdTech platform for
Okay.
my sales internship,
Okay.
but a lot of other people were also working in banking. So
Okay.
Kotak was there, and most
Fashion.
Arvind Fashions were there.
How long was this?
For me, it was 2.5 months.
And you did
sales
actual
internship.
sales.
Yeah, we did actual sales, which we were always scared to do, and then corporate internship, which was better.
So this is in third year.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
at the end of third year. So I was interning at consulting firm called Avasan. So it's a technology management consulting firm, and I was working as industry analyst, research intern. Following which, I also got a PPO, so I'll be joining that firm from January as an industry analyst itself,
Okay.
and I'll be working on the frontline projects like how others.
Great.
Other
Congratulations. Are you also
Thank you.
placed?
Yes, I'm also placed. So I'm placed with Pascare. It's a insurance tech company based in Bangalore. And
What's your
I
role
also
like?
did,
Yeah.
sorry.
What's your role like?
So my role is SME and sales associate. So
Okay.
I have to manage all their clients for mid-size and small size micro companies. So we have a base of approximately 2,000 plus companies, and in India, Pascare is the second largest insurance tech company. So I also did my corporate internship in ABS Fujitsu in Bangalore only as an HR intern. So yeah, so the kind of companies that come in our college are really vast, and different industries also are there.
Understood. Great. First, we will have a lot of questions. First of all, the fact that you did 3 internships. Once we sit with all of your friends, I'll ask about the kind of sectors or the kind of rules you guys got. Because during my time, I've also done BBA, but I didn't intern in as many companies. So hats off to you guys. I'm really impressed when I meet young folks like you. Compared to me, you're very young and you so clear about what you want to do in life, at least at this such a start of your career. First of all, tell me, of course, campus life is also a big part of your life, because you've come from Kanpur, you've come from Delhi.
Yeah.
How did you find life 4 years in TAPMI Bangalore? Just campus life.
Yeah, so starting from the campus life, initial 1-2 days in the college was like, it's homesickness happened to me.
Yeah.
But the logo that TAPMI and Mahe always tells us, that home away from home.
Yeah.
So they took care of us because we were the first batch also. They wanted to take care of us as their own children. So we had a lot of sessions. We had outbound, which we went to Banarghatta.
So outbound is necessary?
Yeah, outbound is necessary.
It's
They take
mandatory,
yeah.
It's it happens right after you come.
Yeah, right after I come.
So outbound is actually for people who would not understand. So when you now go to good B schools or good colleges, they conduct an outbound activity कि जितने बच्चे वो बाहर कहीं जाए,
जी.
correct me if I'm wrong,
जी.
and they do some activity together.
Yes.
Yes.
Because friendship सिर्फ friend बनने से नहीं होता. You do common activity together, you play cricket together, you study together, then you become good friends if you're lying in a lot of things. So what was it like?
So basic ice breaking हम लोग की वहीं से शुरू हुई थी. So we went to Banarghatta National Park. There we had trek, one of the longest trek we had there. Then we had adventure sports.
कितने दिन की थी ये?
ये हम लोग का 2 days
2
का.
days.
Yeah,
So
we had
one
it for 1 night and 2 days का था.
Okay.
And after that particular outbound, we also had one AOL session, Art of Living session, which Shri. We had that. That was basically to meditation, and we went to that particular campus and we meditated there. We spent one whole day there, and we also attended Shri Shri's whole that meeting, and that was two main things. And apart from that, if you remember that particular time we had COVID, we just came out of COVID, so the college took care of us also. We had food baskets that were given to us. So there was a committee known as SWC, Student Welfare Council. So that was formed, and we had fruit baskets with us, and regular checks we had in Manipal hospitals. So these were the things. The rest Asmita can tell.
Yeah, so I think one of the really good things were the outbound and everything. So people here come from diverse cultures, diverse states. So one thing which was kind of forced upon us, which we did not like personally in first year, we were not given roommates of our choices. So it was an intentional decision by our college that in a space of 3 sharing, you have people from different culture. So you kind of get that culture bonding thing. Which we did realize later on is very important when we started working in Bangalore, and we understood how important it is for you to get out of your
comfort zone.
comfort zone and talk to people from other culture, know their ideas. And these two things, which is AOL and outbound, kind of made this process much easier, because when you're falling off a cliff, you need a hand, irrespective of if it's your friend or not. So that's something which I think TAPMI has done brilliantly to us.
Guys, first of all, I'd want you to know, if you've seen many of my videos, I make MBA videos. But now that I'm conducting this interview, talking to these people, I can't make much of a differentiation between MBA, BBA students. I'm sorry, I'm praising them a lot, but this is the exposure that I've got here. We'll be talking about placements. First, tell me about campus life. What are the spots that you spend most of your time in, and what are you going to show me today? Asmita, if you could.
Yeah, so we have a lot of sports. So most of the people do go to Marina, which is, we have gym in it. We have squash, we have inside badminton. We are here at football court. We have volleyball as well. And then, of course, cricket. But most of our batchmates, at least, we bond over gym sessions. Talking about our campus, there is an open space there where we sit and do group projects.
So this is entirely TAPMI Bangalore campus?
Yes, that's entirely
both
TAPMI.
the courses. There's an MBA course as well?
Yes, that's both the courses.
Great.
So,
and what time are usually the classes happening? What time is the classes?
So it's very diverse because of the electives option. But then it starts from 10 to 4:45. But then if you've taken some electives which require outside faculties, so you're also here on Saturdays and Sundays morning at 8:45. So it is actually like how rigorous the MBA courses and colleges are, and which is something we were prepared for, because this is what the deans did tell to our parents as well, that it's going to be very rigorous, and that's something we've also adapted over the
What's the batch
time.
size? What was your batch size?
It was initially 93, but then 4th year it's 60 of us.
But then how many of the people are residential in the hostel? How many come from outside, day scholars?
So I think around 15 are outside and remaining prefer to
So
live
most people are residential, staying in the campus, which is why I'm telling you, very similar to MBA. So tell me about the hostels. How are the hostels? How's the hostel like?
So hostels are a little strict because we have in and out timings. But then
No, but how's the life? How are the rooms?
the rooms are really good. So I have friends all over, like even in IITs and IIMs, and I've had talks with them, and they've told me how messy and very shrink compartments they have in their hostel. But then if you see our hostel rooms, they're really clean. We have
air conditioned.
Yes, you have an option.
Which is also not needed because
Which is not needed, but then you have an option. You can go for air-conditioned hostel rooms or non-AC
Are they double
rooms.
sharing, triple sharing?
So we have triple sharing, single sharing, double sharing, even 4 people sharing
depending
together.
on what you choose.
Yeah, depending on what you choose. Even common washroom and attached washroom. So if you want more privacy, something you can choose for attached washroom. That's also there. But in general, the cleanliness is really good. Even the hostel, the vendors we have, the food vendors, we have 2 vendors. And on every 25th, we get an option that if we do not like this particular vendor, we can switch to the other vendor, which I think is really
Which is why the
good.
food was nice. I
Yeah.
had the food, it was decent enough.
Yeah.
What about, apart from the mess food? I mean, what are the food joints that you have? What are the, joints that you go to eat? Because
Yeah.
you're young people, I'm sure you want to enjoy life.
Yes. So one thing that this campus is very secluded from your main city. So it takes
So it's in Yelahanka, okay? So we didn't tell this initially.
Yeah.
The Mahi campus is in a place called Yelahanka, which is near the airport. So it helps me. But it's far away from the main city.
Yeah,
center.
it's far away from the main city. So you'll be spending a lot to just travel than to eat or to party. So that was something we faced an issue with. But then we had one particular vendor, Blue Dove. So you can buy pizzas and everything. And at night also
You do
it's
have
there.
Domino's and all.
Yeah, now this
Okay,
year they
okay.
also introduced Subway and Domino's
Okay.
within our campus. So you'll see most of the crowd sitting there at night and ordering chocolates and pizzas and Subways and having that. Plus we also have grocery store like a mini departmental store. So whatever essentials you need, you can buy there, and then you have all your online apps like Swiggy, Zomato, and also Blinkit also comes in 10 minutes. So
Do you have, before you go to placements and all, on the top of your mind, you said that the experiential activities are, first of all, the outbound activity, then you went abroad. Any other experiential activities apart from internships that you recall the college provides you?
Yeah, so in the first year, apart from then these activities, when we start our course, we have various projects. So these projects are before we go for a social internship. So these projects are to socialize with different sectors of community. So like for example, my project was SWC, Social Welfare Groups, okay, which were basically a group of women, okay, operating by themselves, doing everything by themselves, maintaining records. It's like a small bank, okay, and they deposit money, and if someone is needy, they can pull out the money at that particular time with some interest. Similar way, we had juice junctions. My different friends went to one of the very famous shop in Bangalore, which is Juice Raja, who used to give juice in the fruit only. So these type of projects we
These
have.
are also mandatory.
Yeah, these projects are mandatory.
So these are your in-part curriculum projects. So instead of just having your midterm and end term and just writing, mugging up things and writing, we also have a component of group projects wherein the faculties make sure we have some topics which is very relevant to the industry. So that the Juice Raja thing he's talking about, that was one of our sustainability courses where we had to find a particular company and we had to go to a particular location and understand their business model.
Wow.
Also incorporate what sustainability topics were they incorporating. So we have a lot of group projects on these particular things. So in like now when we talk about specializations, also in finance we're building like full valuation models. So we're kind of learning it ourselves also from YouTube, trying to understand how to estimate things and making them in hand in particular groups. So we're sitting till like late 11 or 1 or 2 and making all of these. Similarly for other subjects as well.
Would you say, Asmita, I want to ask you,
Yeah.
that TAPMI BBA would be among the top, say, 5 BBA programs in the country?
So it might be a biased opinion because we have just started as BBA batch. So it's not that much in momentum right now, the course as such. But then I am very sure, and this is something I do believe in, that the kind of exposure and the kind of things we have learned here for our age, you will see a stark difference when you go to any 3
Do you see that when you talk to other popular BBA colleges? I will not name them.
Yeah.
But then do you see a difference in terms of the workload and exposure that you have, and how do you feel?
So I do see it, and the corporate internship is something which kind of proved it because I had interns from NMIMS as well. Those were the MBA interns, and when I was talking to them, they made me feel so included, and that's something like I also got to know that we, like even as BBA, we knew a lot of things already what they also know. So it's not like it's like 5-year difference or 6-year difference. It was just the difference of maybe years, but then the kind of learning, the kind of exposure we have had here or our teachers have instilled us, even if we did not like it, did help us later. So you will be seeing, like, I feel like the personality development has kind of helped a lot.
Great, guys. These people are interned with people from IIM. That's a great thing. Let's go to the classroom, see the campus a little bit. Then we'll talk about where are these people, your batchmates, headed to. Are they doing an MBA? Are they going for jobs? What are they doing? Let's find out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now we are entering the TAPMI building. So we have vending machines. So in between classes, if you want to munch something. And then we have stairs where we do last minute revisions or some group projects if we don't have
We'll
any
come
other
here soon.
place to stay.
And this is the classroom?
Yeah, and this is the classroom.
Let's go see the classroom. Alright, this is a beautiful classroom, by the way. Talk to me about, you said that the classes start generally 9:30 to
9:30 to 4:45.
What are let's focus on the electives or specializations. Do you have specialization system here? What is the system?
Yeah, so after third year, we have to choose a specializations. So for certain specializations, there is a cap that only certain students can take. Apart from that, we have marketing, HR, finance, econometrics, and analytics.
How many can you take?
So we can in third year we have majors and minors. So one major, one minor, and in fourth year you have to choose one major. That is
What did you take?
Yeah. So I took human resource,
Okay, wow.
and Asmita took finance.
Is your job also in human resource?
Yeah. Most
Oh,
probably.
wow. Is your job also in finance, Asmita?
So it's a industry research analyst, so it
But it
includes
comes-
everything. So not particularly finance
but,
as such.
Twin people do get into those roles.
Yeah, that's it.
That is great. Tell me before we go and talk to your friends, what are the areas, what are the routes that people take after say third year, fourth year?
So after third year, as you said, you have 4 particular places you can enter. So that's why in third year you have a double majors. So that so if a lot of my friends were in finance and marketing, because until you know, like you study a subject, you cannot decide if you want to do specialization in that or not. So that's one kind of privilege we had, that we had double majors. So we understood where we are good at, and then in the fourth year we do the majors of one
Understood,
particular
understood.
elective.
And what about after fourth year? Are you guys most people doing jobs or going for MBA or abroad? What is this? What is the scenario?
So right now, as far as what I know from my friends, a lot of them are taking jobs right
Okay.
now, because we have been advised that if we want to do an MBA, so it's better to have kind of work ex, and then because we studied so much, so we want to practically apply it as well and kind of get that corporate world exposure. So right now, a lot of people are looking out for jobs,
Perfect.
and then I think they would be continuing their
Understood.
higher education.
Great. Hi guys. Your friends have given me a good detour of the campus. आप लोगों ने अभी 3 internships किए हैं, 4 into 3, 12 each. I want you to tell me about it. Tell us about your internships. आपके 3 internships कहाँ? कंपनी का नाम ले सकते हो तो ठीक है, नहीं तो क्या रोल था, क्या सेक्टर था, बता दो please.
Okay. So the internship format is pretty clear for like each year. After the first year, when you have cleared all your foundations, etc., they expect you to work in a social sector, to know about society, do work with societies, communities, people, and basically get to know their livelihoods and how you can add a value to the society. So that's more of a societal exposure. So I did my internship in Seco-Decon, which is
This was after first year.
yes, after first year. So this was an NGO in Rajasthan. So where I was actually living with the community in the villages, and I was actually doing community work with the people on ground. So they expect field work, so that you are not just doing. You can know what the people are, how they are living, so that you have more of a societal context and
So
perspective.
it was more of a sustainability,
Yes.
societal internship sort of thing.
Yes.
What about the second and third internship?
So the second internship was sales internship,
Wow.
because TAPMI also believe that sales is something which each and every person, no matter what work you do,
So
will
second
you'll have to
internship
learn.
for everyone is a sales internship.
Yes, for
What
everyone.
was your, if you want to share the name of your sector? or
Yes, so
company?
I worked in No Brokerhood. It's a B2B, basically
Real estate.
prop tech real estate platform for like societies. I worked in the B2B client, basically marketing, brand partnerships and alliance department. So I was the one, you have the ad spaces on the mobile application. So I was the one handling that and getting brands for that. Third one is corporate internship. Here is when your first time the specializations kick in. So that is after the third year. Third year is the first year where you have your specializations,
What
where you
specialization
choose.
did you take?
I had taken finance and economics, so
Okay.
it's more quantitative finance. So my work was in a basically a EVs in the EV space. So I worked in the founder's office. So I directly got to work with CEOs.
Wow. That's a very good role, by the way.
Yes.
And where is your final placement role?
Currently, I'm placed in SocGen, which is
Okay.
Society Generale. It's a French multinational bank.
What role is it?
Currently, I'm yet to get the
Okay.
details
And what
of
is
the
the
role.
location? Do you know that?
Yes, Bangalore over here.
Bangalore. Great. Give me a little bit information about the total batches, placements, or what are your friends going to do? Which companies or which roles can they expect? Have they got?
So currently in the fourth year, we have a batch of 60, which is, divided across majorly marketing, finance. Then there are quantitative finance students. Then there is analytics and HR. So these four are the major streams. And then for each specializations, there are multiple role opportunities coming up. Like if I can speak for finance, there are few IB roles, more accounting roles. Then there are corporate finance roles. So such roles are coming up. Relationship manager roles in bank, like not sure if I can say
So
the
these,
name.
so these roles have
Yes.
your friends have bagged these roles, is what you're saying.
Yes, so these are the roles which are coming in, and then there are a few more which are yet to come. In marketing, also you can see a diverse, in
Great.
sales you have digital marketing, growth
And most
marketing.
of your folks have taken final placements. They want to do jobs and not going for MBA abroad or MBA.
There
or
are
something.
people who are opting for that. So you have
Okay.
support for both actually. So people who want to go for masters, they have also track. So in case you take quantitative economics, if you're going for masters abroad, there are certain prerequisite courses which you should have in your basically transcripts. So if you want to do that, you can take that elective, and you will, most of your requirements will be met through it. So people who want to do MS abroad, they can choose that path, and most of their prerequisites will be met. And the TAPMI faculty is also, because everyone has done their PhDs, you have also worked in corporate sector, so they can also give you a diverse viewpoint of which type of colleges or which type of course you should be doing and where you should apply.
What about you? What were your three? Okay, so second was sales internship. That's okay. What were your first and third internship roles and companies, if you can talk about, and where you placed?
So in my third internship, actually, I was placed in a merchant bank. So it was a small boutique merchant bank. So I was working with SME IPOs. So I worked with at least 4 to 5 SME IPOs, which came in during that 4 to 5 months of duration. Yeah.
Great. What about your first internship?
Oh, in my first two, as the former two, she stated that first was in rural area in Rajasthan. I was working with the Gram Panchayat,
Okay.
and I was working there with for the NGO, which was actually having a vision of providing technological advancements to the farmers, and also working self-help groups for the women's and all. And apart from my first internship, I was working in Kurizo, which is a edtech platform. So I was working there for the sales department, business development intern.
Understood. So you have three internships. The first one is mandatorily social. Second is sales. Third is should be in the field that you want to specialize in. Tell me about what you're going to do after BBA.
So after BBA, as I'm placed in a UK based firm, which is Helion. So it's a consumer based firm, produces products like Sensodyne, Eno, Crocine.
And what's your role?
And I'm a graduate trainee, so it's an apprenticeship program where I'll get to change 3 to 4 fields in finance itself to see where I'm comfortable.
And what's your? It's in Bangalore.
It is in Bangalore.
Great. What about you two? Where are you guys placed? I didn't ask this.
Yeah, I'm placed in Avasan, so it's a tech management consulting firm. So I'll be working as an industry research analyst.
Like an analyst.
Yeah, industry research analyst, and I'll be working out of Delhi office.
What about you, Yash?
So I'm placed in Pascare. So my role is SME and sales associate. So my basic work would be the client management work, as I'm from HR background, and my location is Gurugram.
Great. Thank you so much, each one of you. I wish you all the best. I hope you have fun now that you'll be making the first money. It's always special. You guys are very young. Keep the spark and keep achieving success. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.